Good morning, people. So, I have not been able to film this morning because the roads are actually so bad. Let me see if I can show you. I could probably add a clip, but by me the roads are quite bad. But I knew this was about to motorway be okay, but we're here, we're at work. Week one. I'm going to probably do a little intro properly of what I'm doing. So we're doing a corporate fast at church where we don't eat from 6 till 4. We'll see. I'm really excited to just spend this time with the Lord, and I've never done like a fast obviously without food. The last fast I did was just changing my diet, which was a challenge for me in itself anyway, do you know what I mean? But I am looking forward to this because as much as I was nervous, I know the importance of starving myself for the Lord, and I just want that strength in my prayer life to get better. Yeah. So I'll update you on the journey. And this morning I'm having a stretch. I'm having a rest week anyway because my body hurts, so I'm just resting. But yeah, I'll update you all later because I just want to get on with my stretching, okay? Good morning. Where's my phone? Phone's in my pocket. I need my phone to my Bible study. I'm going to do that now. But I just thought let me quickly give you a quick update. It's freezing. It's actually freezing. Roads this morning were not really the best, to be honest, to drive in. But we made it to work. I'll be honest, I had 2 days before 6 o'clock this morning to just see me through. I feel like I don't know all the rules because technically the fasting was 6 till 4. So I don't know if I was allowed to have those dates. Either way, my belly is rumbling and it's not even 8 o'clock. But I feel like as soon as I get through like this bit, I'll be fine. So after that, we can move on. And then we can go from there. But right now, belly's rumbling, so I just want to focus on spending some time with the Lord. And even though like my prayer life is quite good and my journey with God is going quite well, I know I need to get better in my prayer life. I know I really need to, so I want to use this fast to do that and kind of navigate on my 2 pages of goals of what God actually wants for me and what my plan should be this year and my focus, because I still have a big focus of trying to go to America for maybe a month. Do you know what I mean? Like I do have these goals and things of what I'm thinking of doing. I don't feel like the UK is it, not for trying to grow and, do you know what I mean, like collaborating and content and trying to expand and help people. So we'll see what we can do. Whether I can do so many months here, so many months there, we'll see. But for now, I'm going to do my Bible study, spend some time with God, maybe write some stuff down, and then yeah, that's it. And I'll catch you later and update you. Good afternoon. I thought I would catch up with you now. It's actually Saturday, the 10th of January, so I've done a full week of the fast, and you know what? I felt like I learnt lessons very, very quickly compared to my first fast that I did. So obviously the first fast I did a Daniel fast. I feel like I've got straight into it. I'm just giving you a recap of why I haven't really filmed. So on the Daniel fast, obviously I filmed the whole thing of how I was feeling, etc. During that time, on reflection, I don't think I concentrated on building with God as much. I think I focused on the fast, which I come to realise that isn't a priority. And I'm new to all of this, and it's not an excuse. It's just a reality. And the first day I did my fast, obviously people at work are going to know I'm on the fast because I'm eating 24/7. Anyone who ever sees me, I've always got food in my hand. So obviously I told people at work that I was fasting. I haven't made a big thing out of it. Don't get it twisted. But when I came home that day, I watched, it was literally at the top of my feed, Philip Anthony Mitchell did the fasting. YouTube, and I've been watching most of his at the moment anyway, because I feel like he reads the word, he's very intentional, and there's always good stuff, like you learn a lot. Anyway, point being, I learned. So I watched this one, and obviously it was saying how obviously Jesus said you fast, and you basically expect to try and still look the same. Do you know what I mean? Well, look the same, put your face on the same, don't feel sorry for yourself, don't let people know that you're fasting. And it kind of hit me, because even though I'm not a feel sorry for me in any way anyway kind of person, but I kind of thought, people know I'm fasting, like, have I done it wrong? And then, but I did like think about how I post it online, and then I thought, actually, which is why I took a kind of a step back anyway this week from socials a little bit more, because I genuinely am trying to build with God, and especially this time around, like, I understand like the fasting times are 6 a.m. till 4 p.m. and then they say you can eat kind of what you want when you can eat. But I haven't really like eaten crazy in those times. I've eaten like my normal meal, got a decent amount of protein in. But I feel like the fasting itself is it's been, do you know what? I can't even say it's been it's been a challenge, but not been a challenge. Like, I've actually been fine. Every time I've been hungry, it's a more of a reminder. Like, I think I preferred this kind of fast because I'm getting hungry. So when I'm hungry, it's reminding me to lean on God. Whereas obviously with the other fast, it wasn't difficult, because when I was hungry, I could still eat. It just wasn't what I wanted. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like the fast was different. Whereas with this one, it's actually put me into the hunger physically for him, because I have to lean on him for my energy. Do you know what I mean? And like I say, for someone like me that nearly gets around 3,000 calories a day, like, fasting is not, especially for the first time to be doing it. It's been good. It was more like learning the first couple of days, and then towards the end of the week, I've definitely like been in my Bible more, just genuinely. I know like sermons aren't like the best thing. I know that in regards to building with God. However, for me, if I'm ever gonna watch something, I do go to like that kind of stuff on YouTube. Like, I don't really watch TV, so if I do, one thing as well, like, I feel like I'm a very intentional person with anything I do in my life. So obviously when I started like wanting to learn about business, all this, obviously it was all mindset and all this kind of focused on YouTube. But when it's like godly, I feel like to people around you, it's almost like an eye roll. And I was thinking about it this morning, because not that my mom and that judge me, but I know it seems a lot for them. But it's like, I feel like every time I've got something on, it's like, Jesus this, Jesus that. But you know what I was thinking this morning? Like, if I had like Love Island or something on the TV, that would be fine. And what benefit is watching trash TV? Absolutely nothing. So how is stuff like, it's like eating healthy food. It's like the things that's actually good for us. It's nourishing us. Is like an eye roll, and like, why are you doing that for? But when you're doing like bad stuff, you're watching trash TV, you're eating bad food, you're almost applauded. Like, what world do we live in? Like, please, seriously. But anyway, I'm reflecting of this week. Was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday. There's a group of us at church that talk, and we've been putting like in the chat like a bit of a reflection each day. And it's weird, because from about Thursday, I obviously used to have an eating disorder, and I didn't eat. I lost a lot of weight. And I basically had a fear of choking, and it just brought up a lot of, not trauma, but it was reminded me of those times, because I feel like I haven't been hungry in a long time. Like, since I haven't had my anxiety and I've dealt with that, like, I've definitely made up for it. Let's just say that. And now I do not have any problems eating and putting food in my mouth. Any of my friends can vouch for me. But it's genuinely like really made me like remind me of that place. And it's almost been a positive, because it's like this time I'm doing it for like love. I'm doing it for a purpose. I'm not eating for a reason. And I know I can if I wanted to. I genuinely haven't like felt hungry in my belly since that time. Which obviously that time in my life was a very dark time in my life. Like, it was a very stressful time. It was a very sad and scary time. So yeah, it was just a bit more like, it just shows how far I've come, because sometimes, like back before, like that girl I was then, I would never have been able to speak about food. Like, even that person then, like thinking about these situations would give me anxiety. And trust me, we'll get into this one day. My anxiety was so bad. Like, I couldn't leave the house by myself. Like, it was ridiculous. But yeah, it's just been like mad reflective of just thinking how far I've come. And we've had different things on each day. It's like, I think we've been like cleansing our eyes, cleansing our ears, like a clear mind, clean ears. It's been good. I haven't really filmed because I've just tried to want to kind of get used to it. Actually prioritize the reason I'm doing it, because I don't want to waste their time. Not that you can really waste the time, but you know what I mean. And yeah, just really spending time with the Lord and speaking to the guys at church and understanding, like, just to get advice of where to go to in the Bible if I need some, or just kind of understand how to read it. And yeah, practicing my prayer life. I've been praying a lot more. So yeah, man, it's been good. And we've got church tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. I think there's a lot of emotion inside me that's going to be coming out. I'm saying that because I don't know why, I just feel like I'm emotional, my eyes watering. Yeah, I watched the sermon this morning while training, and it was about, what was the title? It was like, not giving your heart. I actually want to tell you the title. It was Stop Carrying Them in Your Heart. And it was really powerful because I broke down at the end, because literally, like, I know God's going to have to draw all this out of me. And I know it's still in here that I've got to have I feel like I haven't had my moment yet where I've fully let it out. Like, I've let it out in bits. But what I do love about Finn Penta Mitchell, he cries, and he's not like, he doesn't care. And I was talking to my friend the other day who struggles to cry. She said, literally, why can't I cry? Because Jesus wept. Jesus wept. I don't know why I care to cry around people. The camera's probably caught me crying more than any of my friends ever have. I definitely know God is going to be drawing my emotions out, because it's something I know I avoid and I have to deal with. And I know that. I think that this fast is going to be bringing out a lot of things in me, which is good. I think for me, why I struggle to open up about my pain is because, which isn't a good thing, because there is no people who got it worse. And I look at my situations and I just think, oh, Jordan, people have got it way worse than you, like, what are you crying for? But it doesn't still justify that my pain, like, I shouldn't push away my pain, because everybody's pain's different, regardless. I think it'll come out, and I will speak to the right people about it and help me with it, I'm sure. And one day maybe I'll speak about it. But there's previous pains in my life that I can talk to you about anyway, to keep you entertained for now. But yeah, and we'll see what tomorrow at church has to teach us. Okay. Bye. Good afternoon. It's been a minute. However, I wanted to get the camera out today. Obviously, when I did the Daniel fast, I vlogged the whole thing. However, this fast felt different. I knew I needed to work on. I needed to be with God during this time. Now we're on to week 3 tomorrow. So I thought, you know what? I might vlog it, and let's start by Sunday after church. And let's just see how the week goes. I'm currently stuck in lovely traffic. But honestly, my soul and everything feels really, really good. I'm not going to lie. This fast has enabled me. I wouldn't say week 1. Last week has been a really good week. I've definitely lent on my Bible. Hallelujah. It's enabled me to really grow more with God, and every time I felt hunger, every time I felt like I wanted food, it's just that constant reminder, because I feel like with the Daniel fast, I can probably appreciate it more when I do it this year. However, as my first fast, I think I was just more concentrating on the food, whereas I think for me, I definitely needed to be stripped from the food for God to teach me certain things. Yeah, it's genuinely just been so much of a big blessing, I can't lie. And this week, what has gone on? What has gone on this week? Yesterday was such a great day, as in, I wasn't sure how I'd be, because this week I'd been back training normal. So I boxed in the morning, as we do. Then I had 2 classes, and then I just went home. And no, I went and did my food shopping. I lie. I went and did my food shopping, and then I went home. Rearranged some cupboards downstairs while doing that, putting my shopping away. But my phone was dying, and I forgot. I went upstairs, and I left my phone downstairs, and I literally just started to sort all my clothes out. And bearing in mind, I'm the kind of person that when I start to tidy, I make a massive mess normally. Like, we start with drawer 1, and then drawer 100 ends up getting sorted and reorganised. I'm that person. Like, I get myself in a worse mess a lot of the time. But yesterday, I don't know who that girl is, because I didn't at all, like, I literally was back to back to back to back. I sorted the office drawers out where I have stuff. I sorted all of my wardrobe out. I sorted all my gym stuff out. I literally binned so much clothes or charity, but you know what I mean. I got it out of my bedroom, created space. It was just so productive, and yeah, like I literally got it done within maybe 3 hours or so, and it was just great because it was all I needed to do, and now everything's got a place again. And I think sometimes I hold on to not doing certain stuff because I just make it into so much of a task and I get very overwhelmed. So the fast for me has been really eye-opening because I get very, very, very irritated, lose my head and can't function, get angry when I can't eat. So it's been like a really good learning curve for me, I can't lie, because like the person I was, I genuinely feel like the old me's died just during this fast, because and you know what, I'm not gonna lie, it is something I've been praying on. Like I want her to die. Like my mom said this morning, not all of her, no, like obviously my morals and my heart, my softness, I obviously want to remain, but all those negative things that don't align with God, that pull me away, I want everything to be removed. I want it, I pray for him to kill it. Like, and it's mad because it's not even like something that I'm like has felt change. It's just all of a sudden I'm just picking things up. It's like, for example, I would be the person that, say every time someone's on the stairs, I would walk past it, or I left something in the kitchen, it just doesn't bother me. But literally I've been on it, like literally I haven't even thinking. I do it, I pick something up and I'm like, I would never normally do that. Like I clear my room out quickly, like much more quicker. Yeah man, it's just blessings on blessings on blessings, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for the renewing that God gives me, and it's without even me having to think. Like it's just change. I'm just different already, and I pray that it stays this way. Do you know what I mean? I stay the person that he's helping me become. Do you know what I mean? So I pray on that, and anything that pulls me from him, anything that doesn't align or help me be more godly, pull me from him. I've been praying just to keep seeking him, for him to keep holding on to me, and I just want clarity in my life. And I think obviously I know like everybody will say like tidy mind and all of this is like important, and it is, I get it. See what God has to reveal. I put this on my story, tell me God's not real. So I think it was Thursday. I was struggling in my fast. I was getting hungry and I was getting irritated. And I have been doing all right, not gonna lie. And I was getting irritated, and I was kind of in my head trying to think of like, I wanted to pass time. I thought, should I watch something? Like, I just want to pass time. And realistically, that's not productive or practical. Like, God tells us to go about our business as normal while fasting. And again, I also want to say, a lot of people during this fast think them hours are fine. For somebody who eats continuously throughout the day, this fast has been a challenge, but it also hasn't. Like, when I've actually been in it, I have been fine. So God tells me I need to get a grip. Yeah, I was getting irritated, wanting to waste time, whatever. And I said, no, Jordan, pick your Bible up. So I prayed. I said, God, please just help me. Tell me what to read. Like, I need to just feed me. And it, literally, Proverbs 23 came to my head. I'm never going to forget this. Come to my head, and it literally spoke about glutton and how food is deceptive within the first few lines. Bro, I sat and I smiled and I laughed. I was like, God is good. Like, can I tell you, my hunger stopped in that instance of, it just basically went, yeah, God's good, man. When you go, I think people think, he's not always going to answer the prayer that you want, necessarily. If it aligns with him, 9 times out of 10, he will probably answer it. But if you're just going off your own and your own thoughts and what you want, that's where you're going wrong. All I do is seek what he wants from me, his will. I don't even want what I want anymore. Like, I've always had so many dreams, aspirations, all of this. And there's parts of me that do have certain things because I feel like I need to have purpose in this life. But a lot of it now, I just want what he wants from my life. I don't even care what I used to want because it's not relevant. And the more I look at this world, I'm like, we're here for such a short space of time. Like, what's it care? Like, all this money, all this chasing a designer stuff or a nice car, like, It's for who? Validation of other people. Like, God is the only one we need to be seeking validation from. Do you know what I mean? I've had my car since I passed my test. I've had this car nearly a decade, and people can't even say that nowadays because they're onto their next all the time, onto their next, onto their next. Why don't you just appreciate what you've got? And like, I would like a new car. I've wanted a new car for probably about 5 years, but for me, there's never been a purpose, like a need or a request for me to get a new car. My car's decent. Is it perfect? No, but it doesn't really like have a lot of problems. It does me well. And why am I getting a brand new car? I feel like almost it's for the validation of other people, or other people saying, oh, you got this car. I don't care if you're judging me based on my car. You judge me. I have nothing to prove to you, because the people that judge me are not the people I really care for. So it's really not that deep to me. But got a salmon for dinner. I'm looking forward to that. I need to go get some fuel because my petrol light looks low. Great. And I'll update you. Bye.